All right. Well, when it comes to renovating a home or even searching for one, I mean, it can be totally overwhelming and kind of trying to decide maybe which renovations you want to do and what's worth your time and money and which ones are best left undone. And joining us live from Chicago at the National Association of REALTORS Leadership Summit is Gary Nelson with some insights and expert recommendations. Thanks so much for being here.
Happy to be here. Thanks for the invitation.
Of course, real estate has just been a hot topic in the last year, especially. What trends maybe would you say you're seeing now in national markets and maybe in our region?
Well, I think that COVID-19 showed us that we're living in homes a little differently than we were before. So a lot more home offices and renovations are leading towards that type of thing where we're just living a little differently than we did even 2 or 3 years ago.
Totally. And like you just said, I mean, we're spending a lot more time inside our home. So say maybe I want to add a little more value to where I live and, and I don't want to move, but I want to improve my living space. What projects and improvements maybe would you recommend?
I would say along with home offices, the most popular thing that people are doing are probably biggest is major remodels of kitchens. So we're living in our homes differently and kitchens go along with that. Secondarily would be minor remodel of kitchens and minor renovations. And then after that, of course, bathrooms, half baths, and flooring. Those are the most important things that people are finding and the most popular remodels and renovations that Americans are doing to their homes right now.
Okay. And this is a historically competitive housing market right now. How are realtors, would you say, maybe helping their clients navigate through this time?
There are different ways that we're doing things than we were even 2 or 3 years ago. Virtual walkthroughs are big right now, and they continue to be big. Dropped off a little bit recently with not as much COVID-19 activity in Arizona, but is still very popular for virtual walkthroughs, professional photography, that type of thing. On a buyer's side, it's very, very important to have an experienced realtor working with you to make sure that you structure your offer and structure your contract the right way.
Absolutely. And Gary, I think you said it. I mean, yeah, maybe things are slowing down, but I know a lot of us still, we're getting used to the virtual ways and, kind of spending, like we said, more time at home. So I really appreciate all your opinion or your expertise and advice. And maybe for our viewers, where can we go for a little bit more information? Realtor.com.
It's straight information straight out of the multiple listing service. So you'll get very accurate, very up-to-date information, and without a lot of the noise that you see online, if you know what I mean. And then highly recommend a website called houselogic.com. HouseLogic is put out by the National Association of REALTORS, and it's specific to home remodels and what you can do to increase your curb appeal, and then also, of course, the livability of your home.
Fantastic. Well, Gary, thanks again so much for sharing those tips with us today.
My pleasure. Thank you very much, Zoe.
Oh, yeah. It's the Morning Blend. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.